Hello everyone. I'm making this video as a way to get my feelings, my thoughts out into the world. And for those of you that are listening, I hope you hear this. And for those of you that are not listening, I hope it touches you. Either way, I hope this word gets out. So this has been what's been going on in my mind for the last week, ever since Charlie Kirk's death. Granted, these are my thoughts that have been going on for years, decades actually, and I want to share them with you. Normally I type these things out on Facebook, but this is the time for me to show face value and to tell you like it is. And again, whether you hear this, great. Whether you don't, that's fine. I'm here to share this with you. So first and foremost, I am a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe he died for me and he is my savior. I'm also apolitical, meaning that I am an independent. I don't see right or left. I see two sides of the same coin. I'm an empath, always have been. So what that means is I deeply feel and absorb emotions and energy from others. And if they were my own, I instinctively pick up on experiences and feelings that are associated around me or throughout the world. I don't have to tell you guys this because I know some of you are feeling this. You can feel the heaviness. You can feel something's going on in this world. You can feel it each day. You can feel it every week, every month. Things keep conspiring and we can feel this heaviness. We tend to forget that's how we are as humans. It's kind of a coping mechanism. But I'm here to tell you, try not to forget. Try to remember. Because if we forget, then we repeat the same histories. And we don't want to do that. We want to remember and make things better. And we want to take action upon those things in a positive light, in a positive way. So going back in 2020, this is what I felt. I don't know what others felt. This is what I felt. When 2020 happened, the day of lockdown here in the United States, I felt a shift happen. I couldn't really understand what it felt like. I couldn't really understand actually what it was, but I knew something was different. I knew something was off. And I had a really deep feeling of life as we knew it would never be the same. That we shifted, something happened, we flipped. I don't know, I can't really explain it, but that's how I felt, and ever since then, it's never been the same. You know, it's changed each year. I'm glad we got out of the pandemic, but that was just the beginning, in my opinion. I'm gonna let you also know, nothing is coincidental. Everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. Nothing's coincidence. Next thing is pretty large is that we are being lied to, and it'll continue to get stronger. Think about it. We're in the age of consequences. We have social media, we have the news, we have news media legacy agencies out there, but guess what we have now that we've never had before? We have artificial intelligence. And this is going to get much worse. I hate to tell you this, but it is. You're going to be lied to even more. You're not going to know what the difference is between truth and lies. And that's the idea. That's the whole idea. That's the agenda. Another thing is I'm going to let you know is that the right and left guys, they're part of the same coin. And their job is to basically lie to you, make you feel good, make you feel bad, depending on whatever the agenda is. It's not for you. It's for them. It's for elites. We're just ordinary people, you and I. And the fact that we're arguing, banishing, getting mad at each other, wanting hate for one another, they could care less. That's their idea, guys. That's the whole plan. It's not to um, it's not to bring us together. It's to divide us. It's to stir the pot. So we need to get right. We need to get together and we need to get right. Okay. And no, I'm not saying right on the right side. Okay. Don't take that out of context. I'm just saying we need to get right with one another, with each other. We cannot be fighting one another in this country. We cannot be divided the way this is. That's part of the plan. And we must stop that. This also coincides again with, in some aspect, it's going to get worse. Like I've been saying, it's going to keep continuing to divide us because it's written, it's prophecy. This is just the beginning. This is a major spiritual battle. And like I spoke about this earlier, about us feeling certain ways or certain things or heaviness, for those that are awake, the ones that are tuned in, the ones that are paying attention, it's because it's a spiritual battle. It's things, it's the other realm, guys. It's lifted beyond the veil. It's the fifth dimension. We're living in the third dimension. It's the fifth dimension. And yeah, that's for another talk, another thing. But yeah, we're living amongst a spiritual battle right now. I repeated this. I'm going to repeat this again. Do not believe the media. Do not believe everything you read on Instagram, social media, Facebook, TikTok. Don't believe everything you see. Use some logic. Be objective. Another thing of advice I'd like to share is prepare your hearts, your minds, and your souls, whatever that may be. I'm not here to push my faith on you. If you're a Christian, great. If you're Islam, great. If you believe in any other higher entity, great. Put your faith in it. Only if it's for good. Only if it's to prepare your bodies, your minds, your souls, your spirits. Protect your families. Love them. Be a protector. Help them. Build them up. Be the leader that you need to be. Almost done here. But we're going to move on to Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was sent here for a reason, just like all of us. Whether that reason was good or bad, it's up to you to figure that out on your own. Once again, do not fall for the media or social media. And if it's rage bait you're going for, you need to shut your phone down or put it away, or whatever it is that you're getting that. Because let's face it, nobody's perfect. Some people are narcissistic. Some people love it. Some people love the drama, the gossip, what's the word? I don't know. I can't think of it, but yeah, it's rage bait, guys. And we need to pay attention to that and get off of that. And I'll tell you one thing. I used to watch Charlie Kirk, and the reason why I watched him and the reason why I watch others and do things of that is because it's for my own purpose and for my own objective. I don't fall biased to him. I don't fall biased to who he's debating. It's for my own thoughts and experiences, because we all have that. We're all individuals. We're not meant to think the same. We're not all meant to be the same. And that's what we need to do and get better at. Think logically, think objectively. And so, yes, I don't know what his reason was for, but it was for a reason. World War III is happening now. It hasn't touched here. We haven't felt it enough yet. But it's happening, guys. And that's the biggest one of all. And then we're being lied to. And they're trying to lie to us. And they're trying to get us off of that. These are three things that happened on September 9th, the day of Charlie Kirk's death. Early that morning, Russia had sent in drones over into Poland. This was the third instance this has ever happened. The first other instances were due to accidental reasoning. Those drones were shot into Ukraine, and they were shot down by Ukraine, by their defense systems, and that debris of the drones fell into that country of Poland, which is the border country to the west side of Ukraine. Okay? This last time was not an accident, per the Prime Minister of Poland. And he was very stern about it. So he has no reason to lie about it. So that's what happened early that morning. So what had happened later was that NATO went in and they got together and they established Article 4, which means all those NATO countries get together and figure out, was this accidental? Was this on purpose? What do we need to do from here? Since this was not accidental, they decided to bolster the defenses of Poland. They've already been having routine traffic things going on, like fighter jets, defense systems on the ground, things of that nature. But this took a big spillover, and now they're boosting those defenses up further. Second, what happened was that Charlie Kirk died later that afternoon. That took over the media. NATO and NATO 4 and the Article 4, the drones being shot into Poland did meet the media, but not mainstream media. Okay? It wasn't that big of a story. And let's face it, this war's been going on for a long time. People like new and interesting things. So it did get out there, but wasn't pushed that far. Charlie Kirk's death happened, and that took over the media, that took over the social media outlets, things of that nature. But guess what happened after that? A few hours later, Trump posted on his social media site called Truth Social. He said something, I'm paraphrasing, but he pretty much said, what's the deal with Russia sending drones into Poland? Here we go, with exclamation points. Granted, again, maybe he wrote it, maybe he didn't, maybe somebody else wrote it, but it was under his account. Meaning, here we go. Okay? So we got to take things of that nature. He backwalked that later on during the day and pretty much said, yeah, it could have been an accident. But the Prime Minister of Poland said, no, again, this was no accident. This is very important because what happened the next day is what makes this even more important. Is that NATO established a first ever operation against Russia during this war. I want to say it's something of, it was called Operation Eastern Sentry, something like that. So forgive me for not remembering that, but that's what I believe it is, what it was called. This is the first ever operation, named operation for this war between Ukraine and Russia. NATO allies, the United States have been sending stuff and aid, as we all know, weapons, things of that nature to help Ukraine during this war. But guess what? It's spilling over. Romania, Latvia, Lithuania are all getting ready to defense. They're closing their borders between Ukraine, Russia, things of that nature. Belarus and Russia are doing a exercise together. Again, this isn't nothing new. This has been happening. So, like, don't come out here and tell me, like, hey, this is nothing new. Like, I'm very aware of this. Trust me. I've been studying this war since 2022, ever since it started. I literally watch it and learn about it every single day. But this is the first ever true operation that's happening. You think this is coincidence? You think that this happened during the same time that Charlie Kirk died, on the same day that they knew that the news media, the outlets would get this out and nobody would pay attention? You really think, again, like I told you, nothing's coincidence. So what I'm here to tell you guys is, yes, this was lengthy. And I appreciate you if you've stuck to me through this entire time. I love you. I love you all. Let's love one another. Let's not fall for this propaganda. Let's get our minds right. Let's take care of one another. Will I make a difference? Will this message make a difference? I have no idea. But it's something that was called and led to my heart that God wanted me to share with you all. Y'all have a blessed day, blessed week, blessed month. Stay in prayer. Love you guys. Take care.